3 easy no heat hair tutorials. They're all going to be kind of combined into one video because I didn't really see the point of making 3 other videos just for no heat hairstyles. So let's get started. Alright, so the first one is really easy. It's a side braid, and I know you guys see me wear that a lot and you request how to do it. It's kind of as it seems, you braid to the side, but there's little tricks and tips I can show you. Alright, so what you're going to do is sweep all your hair to one side and try and make it the side that your bangs are on, because it's just going to add nice kind of a symmetry look, and you don't want to have your bangs on this side because then it kind of chops it up, if you know what I mean. Alright, so then you're going to take your hair from your chin, grab it like that, and then start braiding. And you're going to actually sweep the hair under. So take it and then put it under the braid instead of putting it over. Some people just learn how to braid over first. I learned how to braid under first, so it's easier for me, but also it fits this hair look more, I think. Alright, so once you've gotten to about, I don't know, I do to my collar line, and it's perfect because it is about 2 inches left, or maybe 1 inch, but 2 inches of it straight, and then you're just going to tie it. And I chose a hairband that's like similar color to my hair. Alright, so then you're going to take your bangs, and I would leave them down because I'm having a good bang day, but here's a couple options you can do with them. You can take a quarter of it, you twist it, and then every time you just add all 4 quarters in the last one, and so it's kind of like a French twist really, and then you twist it right to where your eye is, so like right there, kind of farther back on your head, so make like a straight line to right there. And I think that's really pretty. I like how that looks. I don't know about you guys. You could also braid your bangs, but I'm not going to do that because it takes a while, and if you want to make them really easy, it would be easier just not to braid them. But I have a tutorial on it, so you can go check that out. Alright, the second look is the messy side bun. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put them on the side where my bangs are. For this one, it doesn't matter as much because you're not having like a long straight braid and then your bangs. So I suppose you could have it on that side, but I'm going to put it on this side just because it's easier and they're already on this side. Just for those wondering, this is my natural hair, of course with the extensions, but this is what happened when I woke up. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is gather all your hair and then kind of scrunch it up. And you're not going to twirl it around like you would with most buns, but you're just going to keep scrunching. Almost like you're trying to fit your hair in your ear. It sounds really weird, but it's the truth. Okay, so once you've scrunched, then you're going to do one twist after you've scrunched. It's harder with longer hair. It would be much easier to do this with short hair, but I'm going to do it with my long hair. Alright, then you're just going to secure it with the hairband. And we want it to be like a messy side bun. We don't want it to be too perfectly neat. I use 2 hairbands. I use a small one and a big one, but you guys, maybe it'll work just one for you if your hair's shorter. So that's what it looks like. You're just going to let it hang like that. Oh, this is perfect. I wasn't planning on this, but you could leave a few pieces out. I do that sometimes. Then for your bangs, yes, again, I would leave them down, but I think I'm going to twist them up or braid them up for this, and I will show you that in a second. Also, you can see how there's like volume and it looks like it's been teased. That's what, after you've scrunched it and you twist it once, that's what does that. So make sure you do that. It's a little tip I can give you. Okay, so for the bangs, one twist, so make it going away from the face. And if you don't do the twist, the thing that will happen, you'll end up braiding, and when you try and secure it, there'll be this awkward like bump thing. Yeah, so I'm going to braid these really loosely and not in a French braid because that's going to take the shortest and it's going to look more messy since this is a messy side bun. Alright, so braid till your bangs are done. And then swoop it back with the bobby pin. You could also do the twisting thing I showed you before, but I'm not going to do that again because I just showed you. Alright, so that's the messy side bun. Alright, let's take this down so I can show you the last one, which is my favorite. So I didn't sleep with my hair in braids last night, but if I did, this would be even more perfect. And I'm just going to talk about something really quickly before I start. A lot of you guys like have messaged me and stuff before I made a tutorial on like wearing your hair down with no heat and said I'm not comfortable coming out of the house really without putting heat on my hair because it's frizzy and damaged and it just doesn't work, you know. So I recommend a really good serum. My favorite is TIGI Bedhead After Party. It comes in a really pink like potion bottle. I think I'll link in the sidebar, but you can really buy it anywhere. And you just run it through your hair and it makes your hair feel like glass silk or something amazing, and it kind of is like a temporary relief for unhealthy hair, and it makes it look healthy, but after you wash it, obviously, it's going to wear off. So that's what I recommend if you're not going to put a heat on your hair, just to put that through your hair and sleep with your hair in braids, because both of those will tame the frizz. So after you've done that, which I haven't done, but if I had really frizzy hair, I would, you're just going to leave your hair down and take this much of your hair, twist it once, and then just start braiding. I think actually I can take a little bit more. Sorry, I'm still getting used to my new extensions and how it works, so bear with me. Then you're just going to braid till you get to about halfway to your head, but I'm just going to braid down because there's no point in braiding back because I've already done the twist to avoid the awkward gap. Things you learn. I'm almost done. Alright, so then you're going to take that little piece you braided, swoop it back, and secure it right about there. Oh, I got one of my bonds in there. So that looks really pretty, kind of like a hippie princess. It's like my way of putting it. Then you're going to take your bangs out of your way. And this part's super duper cool because you're actually going to make two braids and you make them look like they connect, but they don't connect. And people looking for your from your hair from the back, they're not going to know because you can't see the bobby pins and they're just kind of like there. And it just looks like you have a couple like wavy bits in your hair in the back. Nifty. Sorry, I have to look in my mirror for everything because I really don't want to mess up and watch the video later and be like, what was I thinking? So, you're just going to do the same thing. I would put this on fast forward, but I'm talking through it, so I'm not going to. Because that'd be weird. You'd be like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I braided that much. I'm going to swoop it back into my hair. And, like, I guess you could connect them, but it would take some extra time. So, connect it right there. I don't know if I got that on camera. But, yeah, you could connect them and then do, like, with the connection, you could do a braid going down your hair. But that's a little more formal, so I'd recommend that for, like, a dance or something. Like, I guess I could do it for school because it still it takes less time than, like, curling your hair, straightening it. So that's the last look. Oh, I really hope you liked it. Sorry, I've been sitting kind of far back in this video, and the reason is really weird, actually. I woke up, I think, the other day, and I felt like bumps around my temples, and by the nighttime, my entire body was covered in, like, hives, I guess, and they're just, like, skin-colored bumps that you can't, like, they're just so small, but they're everywhere. And that was 3 days ago and it's still getting worse, so I guess it has to get worse before it gets better. But it's kind of creeping me out because I don't know when it's going to get better, and right now I wouldn't feel comfortable going out in public. Like, you can't really see right now because of the camera and the light coming onto my face and how far away I'm sitting, but if I was really close and it was zoomed in, you'd be like, whoa, like, that's so weird. So yeah, I'm really creeped out, and I go back to school in a week, so no, not cool. Not cool or hive to me. And I do have really sensitive skin, but this has never happened before. Like, my oh god, that's embarrassing. My lips get bumpy when I eat, like, apples, but my whole body's never gotten bumpy, and it must have been something I ate or something that got into my system because it's still getting worse. And I came back to my house in Georgia from where I was, and I thought it was the environment, but since it's still getting worse now, I don't know, really weird. But tell me if you can solve that problem below. I've already tried, like, cortisone and Benadryl, and it's just made it worse. Yeah. Alright, I think this video is done, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.